If you watch my gardening tour, you'll see towards the end I talk about how there was this little mushroom forest right here and how the ducks would devour it once they discovered it. And all the mushroom heads are already gone. All I did was stop that video, go inside to get a drink of coffee, come back out, and the ducks were already over here and all of the mushrooms are gone. You can just see their little stems on the ground. Those mushrooms grow just overnight. I typically have been watering in the evenings lately because I don't water in the mornings because all of the squash blossoms are open and then the bees are in there, and if the bees are in there, then I am just messing with them, and I don't want to mess with the bees pollinating my plants. I want them to do their thing. So I water in the evenings when all of my flower heads are closed. That is not the point of this video. The point of this video is to discuss the ducks, because if you notice, there's only 2 ducks. And that's not because Dewey is off doing her own thing somewhere. It is because Dewey went missing. At this point, it has been 4 days. And tragically, Dewey has not come back. Now, depending on if you're an optimist or a pessimist, that means Dewey either learned how to fly, which is very possible because she literally learned how to fly the day before. So she could have learned how to fly and flew off and decided she was happier off being a free duck, as ducks can do. And the other thought would be that a hawk or some sort of large animal, apparently also potentially an owl, could have swooped down and taken her out. Now, the thing is that there's no sign of that. There's no feather fluff. There's no, like, scuffle marks on the ground anywhere. There is just the complete and utter absence of Dewey. And so now we just have Louie and Hewey. I was pretty devastated day of, not gonna lie. And I definitely had a dream that Dewey came back. But alas, there is Louie. Where are you? Louie and Hewey. And that's that. The duck dates are a little bit less. We're still working on the pond, so we're not going to replace Dewey right away. We're going to work on getting the pond situated in a more better situation with plants in it and everything. And once we have the clarity that we want, we'll probably buy a replacement duck this spring from the hatchery, because it's out of season anyways. But we also haven't decided if we're gonna eat the ducks, because Louie's pretty fat. That sounds harsh, but you gotta consider, like, it's part of the reason you have ducks. I was expecting, though, that they'd be meat birds if they were boys. I'm really hoping that they lay eggs, and I'm not sure how long ducks lay eggs and if it's worth butchering them after that or not. It's a little bit more I have to look into. For now, they will remain just our 2 best friend sisters. For all I know, they are sisters because I got them from the same hatchery at the same time. And just everybody hope they lay eggs for their sake. And yeah, Dewey is not here any longer, unfortunately.